Good evening, sports fans, on this late Friday, June 23rd, 2017, on a late Friday. Time now for Sports Roundup on this late Friday. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Let's start it off out at Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, where the Boston Red Sox took on the LA Angels in the night that the Red Sox retired Dave Ortiz's number 34. And the Red Sox got on the board first in the center board. Sharp line right. Left fielder Ben Rivera scores Mookie Betts and Desperado to third base. And the Red Sox would add two more in the bottom of the first on a pair of wild pitches that scored Desperado and Zenobogats 3-0 Red Sox 2-1. And then, top of the fourth, Anderson Simmons slings on a ground ball to left fielder Andrew Benedetti that scores Andrew Alberpulos. Anderson Simmons at second base, missed catcher by Sonny Leon. 3-1 Red Sox at the top of fourth. Bottom of fourth, Alan Ramirez almost on a fly ball to right field. This was Andrew Benedetti. 5-1 in favor of the Red Sox. 10 for Caesar and Lane Ramirez. And bottom of six, Sonny Leon almost on a fly ball to right center field. That scores at 7-1 Red Sox in the bottom of six. And then top of the seventh, Martin Melanov two on a sharp fly ball to center fielder Johnny Bryan Jr. That scores Ben Revere. 7-2 Red Sox on top of the seventh. And then Clint Pennington doubles on the line drive. Center fielder Johnny Bryan Jr. scores Martin Melanov. 7-3 Sox on top, and then Cole Callum doubles on the line drive. Left fielder Andrew Benedetti scores Clint Pennington, and was 7-4 Red Sox on top by 3. But then in bottom eight, and Joe Jones on the call, the field was out. Then Leon doubles on. Sharp ground ball there. Left fielder Ben Rivera scores. Mitch Brown scores, and then Jack Barry Jr. second. Leon third in the throw as the Boston Red Sox defeat the LA Angels 9-4 to go to 41-3 junior season as Rick Purcell got the win, gave up 8 runs and 4 runs and strike out 8, and Meyer got the loss. Next up for the Red Sox, they'll be taking on a second showdown with the Angels at Fenway with David Pastor for the Red Sox and Jason Ramirez in mind for the Angels. Okay, looking at some Major League Baseball scores. Washington Nationals, Cincinnati Reds, side of 5, bottom of the 9th. Figure 6, New York Yankees, Texas Rangers, scores battle, top of the 9th, Fitzy, Tampa Bay Rays leading the Baltimore Orioles, 15-5, top of the 9th, top of the 8th, Fitzy, Atlanta Braves leading the Milwaukee Brewers, 5-2 in the top of the 8th, top of the 7th, Fitzy, LA, Oakland Athletics leading the Chicago White Sox, 3-0. Through 7 hits, St. Louis Cardinals 3, Pittsburgh Pirates 2. Top of the 8th, the Toronto Blue Jays 2, Kansas City Royals 1, bottom of the 3rd, it's the Phillies 1, Arizona Diamondbacks 0. Now score between the Colorado Rockies and Los Angeles Dodgers in the bottom of first. Bottom first, San Diego Padres and the Detroit Tigers, no score. Seattle Mariners trailing the Houston Astros 1-0 through 1. And middle first, New York Mets leading the Saskatchewan Giants 1-0. Minnesota Twins blank the Cleveland Indians 5-0. And the Miami Marlins over the Chicago Cubs 2-0. How about the Red Sox? Meanwhile, the New England Revolution suffered a 2-0 loss in the hands of the football club Toronto. And Houston Dynamo defeated Football Club Dallas 1-0 in the 49th minute. Okay, take a look at some sports news. The Boston Bruins went on the board, skillfully finding out with a top pick. Number 18 first by select and finished defenseman Errol Vakanian, taught by Redline Report to be the physically best player available in the draft. Chris Paul and Blake Griffin and Nova less than Clippers they won't be picked at the player opportunities. The contract the next season, sources told ESPN on Friday. People off-season sneak up exciting young teams, especially with the Salary Cup, expect to find out that the president 2-year bubble that have warped the league. Elsewhere in California, the Los Angeles Lakers wasted no time heaping sky-high expectations upon Lonzo Ball when they drafted the number 2 pick. The NHL expansion draft in New Jersey reveals that they have often plenty of chances to deliver the hot spots. Judgment and good time with you have crazy up. That's the end of the place called with the web. What Golden State Warriors manager Bob Myers last on the newest word, Jordan Bell, and Warriors headquarters Oakland Cowboys, as Warriors news rookie Jordan Bell, a powerful forward, where millions Draymond Green. Federer Flyers have traded Brandon Shen to the St. Louis Blues with 27 pick, straight letter, and a conditional first round pick in 2018 on Friday night during the NHL draft. It would have been easy to just take Montreal Fox, but Celtics traded down to Jason Tatum. Right, you're wrong. You have admired any age commitment to the process. Boston, for the 14 years, David Ortiz looked at right field, vaccinated at Fenway Park during battle practice, believing he could hit a homer, retiring numbers, and everything in some way to be among them as David Ortiz, number 4, becomes the 10th retired Red Sox jersey number. NHL main punish field also reviews with penalties next season, as it wasn't a good look at the league and was covered in television, particularly for casual fans and tweeted by our first Stanley Cup final matchup. Chicago Blackhawks on Friday night traded left wing Atami Panarin for Tyler Money and 6th-round pick in the 2017 NHL draft to the Columbus Blue Jackets of the former Blackhawks forward Brendan Saad, goalie Anton Forsberg. Lorenzo Cabrera was released Friday morning to trade Tigers 1 day after the 35-year-old really allowed a grand slam to Boston Canal when his weight at his rough outing. Oak Raiders GM manager Reggie McKenzie now wants to sign someone quarterback. Derek Carr's teammates and Carr wants to be sure McKenzie can. Dave Dombrowski had to wait a little, but after the no movement on him, he's happy to get tough fist in his roster again. Chicago, the Washington Capitals made their first splash on December. Involves keeping a key part of the team, but the past Tuesday he signed TJ Oshie to an 8-year, $46 million deal. Los Angeles left-hander Los Angeles Dodgers top prospect named Shows Surgeon will miss the rest of the season. A very cool thing happened on Friday at Sonoma Raceway just before the formal start of the Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s meeting available in the Northern California road course. And that's going to be it for Sports 101. It's late. Friday, 23rd of June 2017. I'm Peter James. Hope you have a good night. What a good Friday. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Good night.